A kick in the shins taught Meghan Markle's classmate what stuffy royals will soon learn if they mess with her. And former primary school pal Adam Whitman believes Prince Harry would easily be brought into line by his bride-to-be after she gave him what for at the age of 11. Adam, 35, says, "She kicked me in the shin once because I said something out of turn." And he feels Harry will face the same reaction if he ever oversteps the mark. "I'm sure Meghan will straighten him out," he adds. Adam, now a businessman in Los Angeles, recalls his playground row with Meghan as he spoke about their time together at the Hollywood Little Red Schoolhouse. They were at the primary school from the ages of 5 to 11 and Meghan was a year older. Describing his run-in with the future Princess Henry of Wales, Adam said, "We were over by the stairs between the back playground and the main building. I don't remember what I said but I'm sure it was something shy. I was 4 feet 5 in the year below, and making up for it by being a talkative loudmouth. It's funny looking at her now as someone who's about to marry into the British royal family and remembering that kick. She certainly knows how to stand her ground. We were standing face to face, I said something out of turn and she got mad and kicked me. We both got dragged to the principal's office for a meeting. It was a big deal and, after talking with everybody, they made us sit face to face and apologize to one another." Her face looked like she thought she had nothing to apologize for. "We were both stubborn. Fortunately, the punishment wasn't any more serious. She didn't get suspended or anything. The school was like growing up in a family because it was so small, you couldn't get away from anyone." Asked what he remembered most about Meghan at school, Adam highlighted her ambition, which shone through even at a young age. He also noticed her determination to make things happen, and a kindness when she got him into a TV show. He said, "She was incredibly ambitious. It's funny to talk about an 11-year-old like that, but she always came across 3 or 4 years older. If marrying a prince was something she decided to do, I wouldn't have put it past her that she could figure out how. She was someone who could see something and make it happen. I was obviously surprised when I first heard she was dating Harry, but I had no reason to believe that couldn't be something she could do." Adam remembers the time Meghan forced Procter & Gamble to change their sexist washing up liquid ad. The youngster, who spoke about her frustrations on Nickelodeon TV, wrote letters of complaint to the company, as well as Hillary Clinton. A month later the line "Women all over America are fighting greasy pots and pans" was changed to the gender-neutral "People all over America." Adam laughed, "What kind of 11-year-old does that? It's borderline precocious." The local news came to interview her. It was kind of a big deal. After this, it's an interesting turn of events that she quit her job to become a princess, but perhaps she now feels like she can have even more impact and effect as a celebrity. She was a tier above the rest of us. She really had this ambitious blood in her and she stood out from the crowd. But this was not the path I'd imagined. I saw her show Suits and thought, oh wow, that's not what I expected at all. She played the hot seductress character and that's nothing like what she was like at school. She was very straight-laced. She was more the run-for-student body president type than cheerleader type. Just the physical transformation alone, after not having seen her since high school, was surprising. I remembered her big frizzy hair and a little gap between her teeth, but she blossomed into a beautiful lady. He continued, but Meghan was always popular. I don't remember her having any enemies. Her dad was the lighting director on the TV show Married with Children and she got me into a taping of that show once, so that was very nice of her. I don't remember her having a boyfriend. We were too young. Asked whether he thought she would be a good match for Harry and a fitting princess, Adam said, I honestly don't know anything about Prince Harry. The only thing I really know about him was that he wore an artsy uniform to a costume party once, but hopefully he's straightened out since then. If he hasn't learned his lesson, I'm sure Meghan will straighten him out. I don't know exactly what's required of a princess, but I'm sure if she aspired to get into that role I'm sure she is aware of the requirements and rise to it. stuffy critics might struggle to warm to the Californian confidence of Prince Harry's fiancée, seeing her as a pushy princess. But fans recognize she has earned the recognition and success that underpins her charm and poise. Her confidence and star quality shine in a studio photo session shot shortly before she met her future husband Harry, 33. Meghan Markle engaged. The iconic shots display a glamour reminiscent of Hollywood's golden age and stars such as Audrey Hepburn and Grace Kelly. Her old-school pal says Meghan, 36, has the determination to be who she wants to be. And who would argue with the kick-ass princess?